Hey everyone, Cameron Tait here for Outdoor Canada's Wild Cuisine. You will not believe where we are today. We are on the Cowichan River in beautiful British Columbia. We're on Vancouver Island and we went out fishing yesterday for salmon and we got a beautiful salmon to cook today. I'm going to be cooking it right down here on the riverside. It's a simple dish. It's all about simple, fresh flavors. Let's get cooking. Okay, we're going to get going filleting the salmon, and you want to use a little bit of a longer knife because the salmon here is around 7 to 8 inches long. So I'm going to show you how you do it, but you always want to have your first cut, I say, belly to belly. So the belly that has been cut towards me. So let's take a look. So I'm going to lift the belly up slightly like this and put my knife right along the backbone. And what you want to do is just sort of feel that clicking sound as you go along the salmon, and then this way you know you're getting all of the meat, and then right down to the tail. Flip it over, look at that, it's beautiful, beautiful color. Okay, let's move that one over there. Now what I do is I flip it over. So you only want to expose just a little bit of the backbone. And you lift up the belly here, so you're only cutting along the spine. Love my cutting board here. I found it on the beach. So we're just lifting up gentle and taking your time. Let's take a look. Look at that. There's almost no salmon left on this whatsoever. I'm going to put that in the fire. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use some pin bone removers or tweezers. And the bones run right along top of the rib cage, and they're called pin bones. So you can use your tweezers to kind of expose them a little bit. You always want to make sure to get all the bones right from the head. And you want to move it out this way and not up, otherwise you're going to tear the meat. And you put one hand on the salmon and one hand just sort of moving towards the head so you're not tearing the flesh. Just like this. And they typically end right around the end of the rib cage. Oh, missed one right here. And here. This salmon is so fresh that the pin bones want to stay in there because the meat is so nice and tight. Okay, so now what we have left here is the rib cage and then the belly. So we want to be able to take that off. Down by the anal fin, we're going to make a cut and take that one off. And then the bottom fin, we're going to cut just about 1/2 inch, not too much because we don't want to waste. And now what we're going to do with the rib cage, you want to have your knife, I like a knife that's almost as long as the rib cage itself. So just slowly back and forth, and then pull it towards you. And you don't want to take off too much because the bones actually end about 1/2 inch for where the belly ends there. Oh, I missed a little bone there. That's it. So I can take my knife and take off a little bit of this backbone here. You can leave the skin on or you can take it off, it doesn't matter. But essentially that's how you're going to be doing this salmon. Super easy. Okay, let's take off the skin. So it does have scales. You can descale it and have the skin on when you're cooking it, but I like to take it off so you don't have to do it after. So I'm going to put my knife nice and flat against the salmon like this, and I'm going to pull the skin really tight. Look at that. Okay, we're going to go down to the river, we're going to wash off some of these pine needles, we're going to cut this up, and then we're going to get cooking.